Hey guys, I came back. My goodness, I don't think there's such a cool human beings like Eritreans. My goodness, So this Dutch woman, Holland woman, that Sagazaba was dancing with the foster mom of Judith, Emia's wife. That we went. I was there as a best man. I think the wedding is somewhere in 2001 or 2000ish, maybe second year or third year. I think either 2002 or 2001. So this Dutchman, Hollandman, is the foster dad of Judith, okay? And the lady that Sagazab is a chimney smoker, really too much heavy smoker. So the lady name is Elderman or Elder, I think Elderman, oldish lady, So that's the foster mom of Judith. So she wrote this book, photojournalism about Eritrea and all these nine tribes, all that kind of stuff. She had this book. She's old lady. So, this is really quality, man. I cannot believe how human beings could be such cold things, to other human beings, to other fellow human beings. So this girl, Eritrean girl, her name is Anna. She came to be uh, a good mother of my daughter, my Candace. My oldest daughter. She's now 14 years old. She's 14 years old, and she's really very kind of really petite, very small. You don't call her dwarf, obviously, not a negative thing, but she's a really small girl. I think she was working for Islington as an accountant, at a big bookkeeper. So she went to America. Somebody married her. I think they told me he's a doctor. She was really small, she's really very small. So she's a good mother of my daughter. Can you believe that? So what's the word they use in the Europeans, when they try to refer this kind of people? They wouldn't call them. They call them court dwarf. Court dwarf is when people, the royalties of the Europeans, when they try to make themselves so tall, what they do is they bring these really small dwarfs, and I wouldn't call them dwarfs. Obviously, it's not justice. And they were triglycerides, troglodytes, it's a term that they brought. They say about us, obviously, during what's the name? There's a sub. There's a historian, very famous historian from the Greek Ptolemaios time, Greek Romanus, Strabo, yeah, that's the man. So they call them triglycerides, big feet, kind of caveman. You have this really long hair, a caveman, somebody who neglects himself. So this is like another court dwarf. So this Anna is like that. So when I went to, funny enough, my English teacher, when I was doing ESOL, English, no, not ESOL, English in college, Lambeth College, the English teacher was called Anna, I think, yeah, Anna. And the ESOL English teacher, when I was doing ESOL, is English for speakers of other languages. The lady, English lady, the teacher was called Anna, was a really lovely lady, long hair, she had this big spec, but she was really lovely, that I got really fond memory of her. And so when I went to NHS England to work as a senior analytics, band 7, they call band 7, the layer, the kind of the stage. It's middle management kind of thing, band 7. So the head of the head of the Southeast England, the lady was called Anne. She was nearly semi-retiring lady. So all this Anne, can you believe how they link things? So this Anne Elderton is Dutch woman, this Holland woman. Obviously, she could be a bit kind of loaded. Obviously, if she has fostered Judith. This is the lady. Have you ever seen such cruelty of human beings to other human beings? Your own clan, your own people. doing such a thing. It's a really horrible thing, man. I wouldn't even hope such a thing to be happen to somebody else, let alone people I know of or my relatives or people from my country. Even I wouldn't hope such a thing happens to my enemy, man. It's a really horrible thing. It's really like, but I sorted it out, and it's really nice. So this Anne Elderthorn, she just wrote this really crap, a lot of picture, kind of small narrative about all these people. She says, this Tigunya, Saho, Kunama, Nara, all this Rashid, she just had this really brief narratives after putting all their pictures. So she calls this photojournalism. Can you believe it's really? I better keep quiet,